What's the deal with the Dark Enlightenment, and why don't we hear about it more? I just learned about the Dark Enlightenment/neo-reactionary (NRX) movement, the worldview associated with people like Peter Thiel and J.D. Vance. The core idea seems to be that liberal democracy is a failed system and that society should move toward hierarchical, authoritarian rule instead. What surprised me is that some mainstream US policy projects, specifically Project 2025, propose dismantling independent bureaucratic power and consolidating authority in the executive branch in ways that look like the early structural prerequisites NRX thinkers argue are needed. So what am I missing? Is NRX actually influencing real politics, or is this still just a fringe internet philosophy with accidental overlap? Answer: it's extremely fringe because anyone else with a decent amount of critical thinking skills as well as not being a sociopath can read the writings of Curtis Yarvin and go, this is just simping for the next dictator. Tech Bro edition. It's been widely criticized for how poorly written and poorly thought out it is. There's a reason Yarvin never does any sort of debates or long-form sit-downs where he could be challenged. The only people it appeals to are people like Thiel and Vance who believe that the guy Yarvin is talking about in terms of ruling everything. It's a philosophy that's attractive to fascists because fascism requires a fundamental lack of empathy. They don't question Yarvin's ideas because they're literally not capable of empathizing with other humans beyond a certain degree. It's a worldview built on the rigid assumption that everyone's goals are fundamentally similar to your own, only varying at what sort of things they want to bring about, not how to do it or why they want those things. It's the same reason why fascists always tell on themselves based on what they accuse their enemies of. They're not projecting. They literally cannot imagine that their opponents would want or be hiding something that isn't directly analogous to their own hopes and fears.